Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today, I am going to be reacting to the Red Dead Redemption 2 official gameplay video that was just uploaded to the Rockstar YouTube channel and various other social media outlets. If you're not interested in this type of content, I have another video coming out later today, but if you're not interested in this type of content, you probably didn't click on this video. So I'm not going to play the entire video because I risk getting a copyright claim by doing that. So if you haven't seen the video, I suggest watching it. I have linked it in the top of the description. Just click on that link, watch it, or if you just want to watch me talk over some screenshots of it, that's what this video is going to be, just so you know what you're getting into. And I guess we'll just get right into it with you knowing that. If you want to click off and come back, see ya. Okay, you're back. Maybe you're not. I don't know. So first thing I wanted to talk about was some of the screenshots of the world that we get in this video. Rockstar has already told us that this world is going to be smaller than Los Santos in GTA 5, which was a huge video game world. But it's also going to be a more diverse environment. There's going to be mountains, desert, the natural forest area with the grizzly bears and a moose that we see later on in this video, and I'm sure many other animals that we haven't even seen yet, marshlands, big cities, small rural villages. It's going to be one of the most diverse gameplay environments that we have seen in the history of video games. I don't even think it's a stretch to say that, just from the screenshots we're seeing and knowing what Rockstar has done with Red Dead Redemption, which was developed it was being developed over 10 years ago now. Think of how far technology has come since then, and seeing what Rockstar was able to do with GTA 5, the world building, it just starting from nothing. Whatever this game is about, when you see the world it's in, that's what gets me excited. I want to be in this world. I'm obviously interested in the characters, and to me, it's interesting they even care so much about having John Marston in it, because I don't even think he's the original game is my favorite game of all time. Red Dead Redemption, not even the original. Red Dead Revolver is the original, but the Red Dead Redemption game is my favorite game of all time. And I'm not even drawn into this world by John Marston. I'm drawn into this world by the world itself. So let me just knock my water bottle down. That's the first thing that catches my eye. Second thing that I wanted to mention as we scroll through these beautiful 4K screenshots, you're seeing that, and what they're really bringing in this video is that your choices affect who is your enemy and who is your friend. Let me see if I can actually find, another thing to mention, there's children in this game, which I don't think there were children. Well, there was the one, John's son, was it Jack? Yeah, Jack Marston. And that actually might be, I wonder if this is his family right here, although this doesn't look like his wife. I believe that's John, unless I'm looking around and not, like, this is Arthur. Maybe that's John. I don't know. So maybe that's Jack again. But you don't really see too many young kids in the original Red Dead Redemption, so I'm wondering if there's going to be more young kids in this game. But here in the bottom right, aim weapon, greet, antagonize. You're making choices about the people that you're meeting in this game. So what that leads me to believe is that Red Dead Redemption is not going to have a singular narrative arc. There are going to be multiple potential outcomes for the story that you're playing as the person playing the game, which is very exciting to me. Obviously, I don't know if that's been confirmed. I don't know if they've even spoken on that, but I don't know what other conclusion you could come to unless this gameplay system is a lot less complicated than I'm making it out to be. Take, for example, so they're talking about gang interactions. So you can see you can do this with strangers, but you can also do this with your gang. They say you can form better bonds with your gang to learn gang secrets and to learn this and to learn that. What's to say you can't double-cross someone? I don't want to break history too much here, but what if I double-cross John Marston and kill him in this game? Then it's kind of weird, then this is a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 2, so we already know what happens to John Marston, and we know he survives these events because Red Dead Redemption came out in reverse order. That time thing always messes with my mind, but this feels like it could be a game like Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human is a game with multiple different outcomes, and we've seen games like that before, Until Dawn. I really, really, really like those games because you can play those games multiple times and not get bored of them. That is worth $60 to me. A great game with a great singular narrative arc is worth $60 to me. especially in 2010, with all of the great games that come out now and how saturated the gaming market is. I mean, there's great games for free. One of the biggest games in the world right now is free. And I'm talking about Fortnite, but there's also League of Legends. Whatever you want, you can get it for usually $20 or less in 2018's gaming market. So if this game were to have a more diverse storyline and more diverse interactions, sometimes you could play Arthur bad, sometimes you could play him good. That would be an expanded version of what you could do in 2010, where you could make the what was it called, the honor system. You could make John Marston an outlaw or a super respected. I can't remember what the super respected version was called, and that would affect how people interacted with you in the world, but it didn't necessarily affect the narrative arc. You were always going to that one conclusion, no matter if you were an out. I mean, that was like separate from the narrative arc, but this seems to be intertwined with the narrative arc, how you interact with people and what you learn to get to whatever conclusion you're trying to get to. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, but I don't see how this isn't a multiple outcome plotline, just with what they are saying in this video, that you're interacting with different people in the world. You can choose to rob this person, defuse the situation, antagonize this person. Like in this situation right here, especially. You can choose to help or kill this guy, and then Arthur has some dialogue with him. Like, I could have killed you, Jimmy, whatever his name was. If he's integral to the plot, you kill him. I mean, then you probably have a different plot happening, right? I hope it's a multiple. I'm getting so hyped up that the game maybe couldn't match all of the hype that I have for it, but I hope it's that is the big revelation from this gameplay video that I'm having and that you guys are having, and that it turns out to be true, that it is a multiple outcome plot. I don't know what you call that. Multi-narrative scenario, maybe, would be a good descriptor. Talked a little bit about shooting in the... actually, this is the first gameplay video, I believe, in which we saw the Deadeye system. It is early on in this gameplay video, and then they talk about it later on, and apparently they're going to have a more detailed video of the Deadeye. I'm not seeing it. Later, they're going to release like a couple more gameplay videos, but this is the first time we see the shooting mechanic in this video. Oh, and some new animals too. Obviously, bears and wolves aren't new, but there was no moose in the original Red Dead Redemption, if I'm remembering correctly. There's multiple different types of horses, and they say some horses will work better for different jobs. The shooting is supposed to be more realistic, although I didn't see that in this video, unless the person playing Arthur Morgan was just a god. I didn't see a lot of recoil, but the reloading animation was certainly detailed. And the hunting system gets me excited. This was a really little part of Red Dead Redemption, but it was, for some reason, the most fun part. You're traveling. You could quick travel in Red Dead Redemption, but I like to take the long way. I'm in the main part of the map, and I want to go to Mexico for a certain mission or certain side quest. I'll take the long way, because you don't know what you're going to see when you're riding there. You could see a robbery that you could stop, and you could get money from the robbery or from helping someone. You could see a pack of wolves that you want to shoot and get all their pelts, and when you get into a town, you can sell all those pelts for better guns, a better horse, whatever. This is a hunting system in which you are tracking your prey. I mean, this looks like kind of still more of a simple version, but some like Hunter Call of the Wild shit. I mean, some big buck hunter stuff. And those games are fun, but they can get boring after a while, because your ultimate goal is just to kill a bigger animal. But if you just integrate a simple part of that into this game and make it a little more complicated, even, like, I had fun doing it even when it wasn't super complicated in Red Dead Redemption. This looks like a very upgraded version of that simplistic, super simplistic Red Dead Redemption version of hunting. And then you can, skin the animals, I'm assuming. And they talk about, you hunt the animals, attract the animals, sell their pelts at a general store, or whatever you get from them, their tails or whatever, their meat, and upgrade your stuff once more. So many people in this bar. This world is just going to be so great. I'm so excited for this game. So those are my big takeaways. The main one is I don't see how this isn't a multi-narrative plot, but again, they're going to release a couple more gameplay videos that we can talk about, that maybe will explain that more. Although they said in the next video they're going to go more into the shooting and the Deadeye mechanics. There's fishing too. There's no fishing. I hope this isn't a cinematic. I hope you actually can fish. That would be really fun. Just pull your horse over by the a body of water and throw your reel in and gather some fish to sell. And then we still know nothing about what the online version of the game would be. Could you imagine if, you had your friend, you wanted to just, hey, let's just go fishing. If the games were connected somehow, let's just go fishing. My character, your character, will gather some fish and sell them at the store, make some money. Oh yeah, bow and arrow was a big thing too. New weapon. Haven't been able to use a bow and arrow before, unless I'm really, really dumb. I'm 99.9% sure. I don't even think we saw them in the original Red Dead Redemption. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys more excited or less excited for this game after seeing this video? I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more excited. I'm trying to get myself to calm down on the hype factor, because I'm already more hyped for it than I could possibly be, it feels like. But yet again, I'm getting hyped. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comment section below. And until next video, bye-bye.